Steve here from West Green. This is part 3 of building a Easybuild second open, or an SO. So far I've got the sides ready for painting, and I'm just going to move on to the bogies. This is a completed bogie. It's got everything on it apart from the fact that it does come with little plastic brakes, but I'm not going to put them on because they hardly show and they're a bit fiddly. That is no way a criticism of the kit. It's just I just didn't want to put them on. They do supply them for those who are, I suppose, that pedantic and want to put them on. These are quite nice the way they fit to the coach. There's a metal piece that goes on the bottom of the coach, and there's a bolt supplied with an Allen key, and it just bolts on. It's very nice. So here we go. This is the other one I've prepared. I'll just knock this down, it's not glued. Basically what I've got is this piece here, 4 axle box covers, a stretcher, 2 sets of wheels. These are nice wheels, actually, really nice. I like them. They're very heavy. 2 bogie frames and top hat bearings, which I've just put in. Please note, do not glue these in, not now, and I'll explain why in a minute. So what I'm going to do is you can knock these up in about 15 minutes, these bogies. So I'm going to put this together now. Don't know why it's out of focus a bit. It's annoying. It's better. Okay, this is not glued. You've got to put the wheels in and the side frames because you can't get these out. Make sure this is the right way up. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this down because I can't glue and hold my phone. I'm going to glue this together at the top. I'll be back in a second. Okay, it took me a few minutes just to hold it together. You glue them I glue them at the ends first. There's locating lugs for both ends, and they locate in the middle. So I glued that last. Make sure that the sides are not pointing in or out, and also, I think you might get why you don't glue these bearings in. See, there's a lot of play. Move one side or the other. Okay, I'll come to that in a minute. But the next thing I'm going to do is put in this pivot. Let's swap this around. Trouble is, I'm trying to look through the screen. It goes in. It fits in on the top. And then the plastic card, it fits in on the top, and then the plastic card retainers go over it. I'm just going to put it in. It's too difficult with one hand. As I said, my phone's still charging up. Okay, I've just pushed that in, so you can see it swivels. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these little plastic card pieces over the top and glue it down. Okay, I've glued those on. This is just 10mm. Obviously, make sure you don't get the glue down into the I guess the axle, whatever you call it, the bearings, because obviously it's going to stick. So that's free. Okay, now with these wheels, the reason you don't put in the you don't glue the axle boxes in is you're going to push these in from the outside. Because there's a bit of play, we're going to centre these. I'm going to put some packing down between there and the wheels, centre them, then I'm going to push the axle boxes in, the top hat bearings from the outside, and then I'm going to put some glue in them. Then finally I'm going to put in the on the axle box covers. So what you'll end up with is something with well, there is a bit of play, but it doesn't move. There's hardly any play in that. If you push them in too hard, you don't want it to bind. So that's one thing you don't want to do. So I'm going to put these on now. Okay, this is finished. Oh, I've got to put the axle box covers on, but these spin and they're in the middle. There's hardly any, there's no side plate, so the wheel doesn't move. So in other words, it will mean that it won't snake down the track. Although there's still, in fine scale, there's still a bit of movement between the wheel and the track anyway. Unlike scale 7, where there is virtually no movement. But anyway, I've just got to put on the axle boxes. I'll do that separately. I won't show you that. Basically, you just put a Delbert, I just hold them on there and put a bit of solvent around. And then just with your fingers, just make sure they're straight. And that's it. So thanks for watching part 3. I'm going to go and paint the coach sides next. Or I'm going to airbrush them. Sorry, not airbrush them. I'm going to spray them with primer. That's my next job.